No, we're quite good in that front. Nolan and Wilkeen will play this afternoon, so we're getting them, most of them back.
Have you got Shrewsbury penciled in for John? For obvious reasons, he'd want to feature next weekend. Is he that close?
He's doing really well training wise, and he said he only done part of a game the other night there, and this is his second. So still a hell of a lot of football he's missed, and a lot of hard work's went in to try and get him to this stage. But he's doing really well.
What about Will Keane? Would he need another 2 or 3?
Oh yeah, no, listen, Will's he's doing really well, injury wise, and as I said, he'll play part of the game. So the game time is way down.
What about Kane Vincent-Young and that toe problem that's kept him out of the last couple?
Well, he trained the other day, and he'll be available for tomorrow.
Is that a tough decision at right back? You said a couple of weeks ago you'd been pleased with Jano,
yeah.
and obviously Kane would be desperate to make his debut.
No, listen, we could potentially have said before 60 games. We need everybody to be up to speed with how fit they are. So the lads know, I've told them all what can happen, so they understand it. Might not agree with it, but that's the way it is.
Has Kane looked apart in training this week?
He's done really well. He doesn't really need to prove anything to me, I think the newness and the excitement of it, I think will be great for him. And he's only trained a couple of days, so let's see how he does.
And where's Toto at the moment in terms of his progress?
He's doing well. He's back running, which is great. He's back out in the grass, which is great, and he'll be another big asset to us when he's fully fit.
And Luke Garbutt as well, is he on target to return in the next 2 or 3 weeks?
Hopefully, he's doing well as well, Luke. They're all, to be fair, Brendan, they're all doing well. Bishop's doing well, Lancaster's doing well, so Freddie's doing great. They're all starting to come back.
You've got real competition down the left-hand side, haven't you now, with Miles, with Luke Garbutt, and we saw Anthony the other night?
2 or 3 weeks ago we had nothing. So now the difference from the squad now to what it was before Bolton was huge. But it needed a jolt, that we needed help in here. And thankfully, Mark has been great. He helped us that way, and Lee's been great to get everything over the line. So I thank them for helping.
And of course, you've got Alan Judge as well that can play on the left-hand side. How close to his first league start is he at the minute? Where is he?
He's doing well. I thought the other night was the best he's been since he's come back from his injury. So as I said, I don't think he performing at the heights he was performing. And I thought the other night he was very good when he came on. So, but he's getting there. He's definitely getting there.
What do you think it's been? Has it just been missing football and
Yeah.
some of the risk? Was his head turned by QPR?
I think there's a lot of that. Yeah, I think the QPR thing definitely unsettled him. I think the risk definitely unsettled, because he couldn't train with us, because we couldn't make contact with him in case he fell and re-broke it or re-fractured it. So, but now I think he's totally fine through that. So but I thought the other night was the best he's been. But I understand it, because I think he was all over the place with everything that was going on in summer.
Do you think he can fit into a 4-4-2, or do you have to tweak the system to maybe get him in a more central role?
No, you play what you're told to play. You know, it's I'll pick a team, I'll pick a system that I think is going to win a game. It's I can't keep everybody happy, but you have to play within the role that I ask you to play.
How difficult is it for players when you tweak system from game to game? How easy to adapt for them?
You have to deal with it. You have to adapt. You have to. It's that's football. It's not changed since the game was invented. We need a squad. We need everybody to go the same way. And I always think if you sacrifice me for we'll be fine.
And just in general, when you have everybody fit and available, do you have a strongest 11 in mind, or is that kind of a pointless exercise because of injuries and things like that?
No, I trust everybody to play. I trust that all the lads, whoever I pick, whoever play, whoever system I play, I trust them, and that's the great thing about being the manager.
And by the sounds of things, one eye, maybe Rochdale being off in a couple of weeks' time, you've had 1 or 2 call-ups already.
Well, it looks if it's going to go that way, yeah. But we wait and see. That's a few weeks down the line.
You've got 8 points from 4 games. What would your assessment be so far? I mean, that's a good start to the season.
Yeah, it should win more. I think we should have beaten Sunderland, especially the first half. We should have had. I think we should have had more than what we've got. But the start is, as we've started well enough. I think there's a lot more to come. But we're playing well. The feeling about the football club, not just the football club in the town, everywhere there's a really good momentum at the minute.
At Bolton this weekend, it's sad to see the predicament that they and Bury have got themselves into, isn't it?
It's terrible. It's a shame. It really is. Professional football in this country. It's worldwide country for football, and I'm pretty sure there's loads of people looking at it and thinking what's happened. It's a real shame. It should never have happened. And for one reason or another, it's happened. But professional sport, it's no healthy.
Was it inevitable that a club would fold or sail very close to folding the way that football's gone, do you think?
I don't know, but they run their own clubs. It should never happen. It should never happen. And as I said before, it'll be a worldwide thing of what's happening in the English game or the British game. Two professional clubs in real trouble.
He's obviously moved on this week, Phil Parkinson, but you must have tremendous respect and sympathy for the way he's gone about his business the last 6 months.
Well, I saw Phil obviously towards the tail end of last season, and I thought it looked straining for him. Him and Parky up there, who I know really well. So yes, it's a shame, but they must have came to a point where they thought that enough's enough, and obviously the two lads have decided to do it.
Must be tough on their kids as well. I mean, that's why they had the game postponed in the week, wasn't it, in terms of playing 17, 18-year-olds week in, week out?
Do you know, I'm not so sure, because my own team's riddled with young kids, and my own team's expected to be up there and play in front of 25,000 people. Could be more if you get momentum. So our own kids have to handle it. So kids, Wayne Rooney, for example, played Premier League football when he was 16. So I'm not sure I go with that argument with it. I can understand teams being frustrated and saying, well, why did the game get called off? Totally get it. But if I look at my own team, Idris is 18, Wilfred's just turned 20, Downs is just 20, Dezel's just 20, Kernock I think 21, Emmanuel 21, 20. We've got Dobra 18, Billy Clement 18. So my own team's riddled with young mans. So, but we've got a different scenario on that, the size of the club and the size of our fan base. But still, they kids have to go through a lot of mental stress as well. And
again, a bit like Tuesday, it's a game your team will be expected to win, and they've got to thrive on that pressure. I suppose you must be confident they can do that.
Yeah, but guys like you are putting pressure on the kids. So where's the double-edged sword there? You're saying about Bolton's kids and then my kids, and you're saying that the pressure's on. Why do you say that?
I think you've got more senior players around them. You've got Chambers, Hughes, Holy, Nolan, Enciala, players like that, which maybe they haven't.
You mentioned 5. The younger ones outweigh the older ones here, and that's the thing of it. So there can't be a double stand for one club and the other. You have to be a realism of, hang on, we've got young players here that will make mistakes, who are playing in front of 25,000 a set, who are expected to try and put up there. We don't have a team full of experienced lads. We've got a decent mix, but some are really, really young who have to go through the barrier of playing professional football.
Was Remy Matthews one you considered in the summer? The goalkeeper was linked to Ipswich Town there.
No.
But a decent goalkeeper at this level. Seems to have been down the years. He's one of those senior players that they have.
Remy I knew at Norwich. He was only a kid at Norwich and done really well there. So and he's done well at Bolton. Every time I've seen him play, he's done well.
And one thing they will know from your last 2 games that they're about to face a team who will play right till the 95th, 96th minute.
Well, I think, as I said before, I think we're playing well at the minute. I think we're ready for the games. As I said before, we've got my family support behind us. It's driving us on. And Tuesday night, I think that everybody stayed in the stadium. It was bouncing at the end. And listen, if we're going to achieve anything here, we need the support.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you not accept that your team are heavy favourites on Saturday then, Paul, given the Bolton scenario at the moment?
No, you'll be. Everybody will look at it because of the size of the club, but we've still got a young side ourselves. Whether we're favourites or not, I'll let other people decide. So we took a good point off of Coventry, so I'm pretty sure Mark Robbins probably got asked the same kind of question, you know. But when you've got to go up there and earn the right and have the right attitude and the right mentality to win.
People will look at the fact that Tranmere have put 5 past them, having just come up, and that perhaps their youth team setup is a little bit different to yours at the moment. Someone like Wolfenden's just had a year at Swindon, whereas they're bringing in kids from the under-18s that have barely had a sniff of professional football. Is it a different scenario in terms of the young team they're putting out compared to yours?
Well, the only difference Mine's has got, because we done the same with them last year. We put them in. Okay, go back a year then. Go back a year, and the kids playing the championship then. There's no real difference. There's no. We have one or two older ones to help them through it, but they've got to play in front of 20,000 people, 25,000 people. That brings its own pressure than a lot. I heard Big Sam saying it, and he was right about playing the game. He'll play the game. So only we kids are going to learn if they play the game. That's as I said before, but their own team is young. So I trust the young kids to go and play. I don't have any problem at all about them playing.
Yeah.
So Ed, just for example, has been playing really well. Took him off at half time because it's part of the upbringing that he's going to have to go through. Dorber done well against Luton, I leave him out. Bailey done well against Luton, I leave him out. That's part and parcel of the game that they have to go through. They have to learn the extremes of the highs and lows, because they'll have a lot of highs, no doubt about it. Their careers will have a lot of highs.
How big could this last week be with those 2 late goals? Can they, when you score late goals, can they become a habit? Do you start to believe that when you go deep into a game that it's going to happen every time? Does it get in the mind of the opposition as well?
Yeah, well, I think when you have that support, I mean, that support was relentless on Tuesday night. You know, that was absolutely brilliant, and that drives you on. I think when we got the equaliser, I thought there's a good chance we can nick this here, because I know something can always happen, especially when you have people like Norwood up there and Jackson or Danny Rowe or Edwards or Anthony. There's things that can happen. Judgy, there's things that can happen, and we kept on knocking the door, and I thought we got a just reward.
And you mentioned momentum earlier. You'll want to build some of that. You said earlier it's a good start. It could have been more, but it can snowball, can't it? And you want to use those 2 late goals as a platform for something more now, I guess, going forwards.
Well, you take each game as they come. We try and win every game we play. I'm pretty sure we'll have a big support up there again, and tomorrow we have to go and do a job and try and win, and that's what we'll try and do.
A lot of talk about formations. You played 4-4-2 in the game so far. You went back to 4-3-3 at the weekend, and obviously sort of changed it midway through, and that sort of played its part in the comeback later on. Is it too simplistic to say that two strikers on the pitch gives you more of an attacking threat? How are you looking at that?
I know. I just like a team and system that I think can win the game. You know, and lads that I think need games to get their game time up as well. I thought we'd a lot of the ball in the first half. The stats show Wimbledon had 1 chance and scored 1 goal. We'd a lot of the ball without really creating. Norwood had 2 good chances, I thought. They ones. I think if he takes one of them, then the game opens up. But Wimbledon scored, and they sat in and made it difficult. And then I made a change at half time. And then Brunken obviously Caden on. And then in judging it, slowly but surely the game changed. But the three lads that come on that certainly gave us another dimension to it.
Is 4-3-3 your formation of choice longer term?
Not really, no. Just whatever formation wins is one. And the lads are playing really, really well at the minute. There's a lot of enthusiasm there. Keane and that coming in has gave it a lift as well. So we're in a good place at the minute. We just have to keep it going.
So you'll just judge that game by game, where you're depending on opposition, depending on who's available to you?
Yeah, and what I think can win. Yeah.
So you're never been a manager that's sort of been embedded to a certain philosophy or formation. You're very much pragmatic in terms of what's needed.
No, the philosophy stays the same. The way we try and play, that stays the same. That mantra stays the same. The system of personnel can change, but the philosophy is still the same. The lads know the philosophy I like to work to, so that will always be there. That's whether it's high tempo, whether we pass, or that's always a mantra for the football club. I think going forward with the other side, systems and players is another part of it, but the philosophy is the same. So if you play for me or you play for this club, you have to be a certain type of player.
Yeah, and Anthony George Georgia had a great debut considering only just arrived. You see him as a left winger very much, or because he can play left back as well.
No, he can. He can cover a couple of. He's similar to Garbett in that role. Just here, the lads just here done great. I think the game was made for him on Tuesday. Just the way it was going, and the atmosphere and the crowd taking to him right away, and done. As I said, 3 subs made massive impacts, which was great. So he'll do good for us. He gets people off the seat, which I think is important.
Thanks, Bob.
All right.
Brought 3 players in this week. Does that mean you might look at sending 1 or 2 out on loan? Fringe players?
I don't know. I really don't know. Number one, somebody's got to want them. Somebody's got to pick up the phone. But I don't know. I'll decide.
Can you have any more thoughts about whether you need any more players for your squad before the deadline?
If I can get, if people come up and I think it's going to benefit the team and the club, then we'll look at it. So we're still got another few days to go. So
Okay, thank you.
all right.
All right.
See you later on. See you later.